Make sure you guys win the first 5 hours of your day. Click the link below. The Prophet, Muhammad. I did a video yesterday where Golden Boy and Top Rank signed a deal with Turkey Sheik. Shout out to Turkey Sheik. I want to say thank you. That August 3rd card is amazing. I'm going to do my best to get there. I haven't seen boxing live in a long time, and I can get car service, so I don't have to worry about parking and walking. So I think I'm going to get car service and head to that fight, depending on what time Lincoln's game ends. Because if I'm going to spend $79 on pay-per-view and it's 10, 15 miles from my house, I might as well spend $150 on car service and get some cheap tickets and hook up the usher. I'm going to get some $20 tickets, give the usher $20, and me and whoever I'm with going to be at the first row watching the fight. So I'd rather spend $200, $250 and have a live experience than spend $100 with taxes and fees, right? As a pay. So I may or may not doing that. But the reason why they got the deal and PBC didn't get the deal, because Louis DeCoupas doesn't control every PBC fighter. And what are you saying? The Sheik wants to put on fights with names. Louis DeCoupas can't speak for Errol Spence. Louis DeCoupas can't speak for Deontay Wilder. Louis DeCoupas can't speak for whoever else. Gary Russell's, or you guys are missing out on a lot of money and a lot of opportunity. Just like I told y'all, y'all missed that DAZN money. Y'all gonna miss out on the Sheik money. If y'all keep on playing, it ain't gonna be no more money left. And the most beautiful thing about it is you got legal money, big legal money coming into boxing. That's important now. Let's be clear, big legal money. So I'm telling Errol Spence, if you could hear my voice, call the Sheik. Team Russell, Gary Russell and family. Gary Russell, Gary Russell, Gary Russell, and Gary Russell. Call the Sheik. Caleb Plant, call the Sheik. Because the reality is, you can't make a deal with PBC because y'all not under one umbrella. Y'all are all, what PBC fighters don't know is Al Haymon's contract. To my understanding, it's not a boxing contract. You can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, he just got to sue you. And guess what? He ain't got time to sue you. He ain't going to sue you. Did he sue Deontay Wilder? Because all the dumb people going to say, Fred only talking about. Did he sue Deontay Wilder? Did he sue Daniel Jacobs? Daniel Jacobs, can you do an interview? Because I bet Daniel Jacobs is pretty upset because there's a piece of him that's very, very upset because he didn't have to go through PBC to get that fight. All those big fights, he didn't have to. He could have got paid directly through his team. I think he's with Keith Connolly. I don't know who he's with. I'm just guessing. I think Keith Connolly does those East Coast guys. But, and congratulations on your retirement. I have nothing bad to say about Daniel Jacobs. Great ambassador. He will be a New York Hall of Famer. I know that much. Did he have any fights in Atlantic City? He'll be a New Jersey Hall of Famer. You know, I don't know about the other one, but I think he has New York. He was a hell of an amateur. New York and New Jersey as a lock. I don't know if he's going to Minnesota, but thank you, Daniel Jacobs. I appreciate it. You were And when I saw you publicly, you were a gentleman. I don't have too many interviews with you. However, you were a gentleman. I'm willing to bet he's upset that he gave away some of his money to PBC, but he didn't know any better. He don't know the business, don't know the game. Because you got to understand, when you got a manager, he's attached to the source that keeps the money coming in. So Keith Connolly is always going to be attached to the promoter because he knows that's where he gets his bread buttered. So as much as Bob Arum and what's his name? Bob Arum and Don King didn't like each other. They knew they had the other opposing fighters to make the money. So they had to meet. They had to cross paths. And they knew it. So the point I want to say is the reason why Turki Al-Sheik didn't sign PBC, because there's not one person that can make that deal to get all the fighters. And Turki Al-Sheik wasn't going to make a deal and didn't have to go call other people and say, oh, yeah, we got to, oh, you can have, it's like, have you guys seen when NBA teams make trades and they say first round protected? Yeah. So if we're bad and the year pops up, you got to wait till the following year to get that draft pick, lottery pick protected. So if we stay good, you don't get our pick. If we lose a lot, then you get it. That's the same thing with if he would have signed a deal with Louis the Coopers, and it would have been accept Earl Spence. It's like getting an annual membership to Six Flags, right? Have you ever got the annual membership to Six Flags? Yeah. You can get the annual membership to Six Flags, but it's blacked out from June to September. And you can't come in the morning. So on certain days, you got to come after 12. It's not worth it because the other half of the year, you're in grade school. So you ain't got time to go. And you can't go on holidays. Holidays, and it's blacked out the entire summer. Have you ever got that? So that's what the deal would have been like if he would have signed with Louis the Coopers, right? You could sign, but you can't have Earl Spence. You can't have Deontay Wilder. You can't have whoever else it is to sign. So that's pretty much how it works, y'all. Hopefully y'all have a great day. This was a very informative. And if I might say so myself, I've been Santa Claus to y'all PBC fighters. Y'all just didn't know it yet. Fred, but Santa Claus ain't real. Yes, I gotta say Santa Claus because they don't believe in real people. Al Heyman ain't real neither. He's a paperwork god. Whoo, I like that term. He's a paperwork god. Y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. Don't worry, these fighters going to start coming. You're going to start seeing these guys because they're not fighting. And when they're not fighting, they're not getting checks. See, the gift and the curse of boxing is you get all that fanfare on fight night. And then you believe you're that popular in real life. No, you're not. You got 15,000 people screaming your name, but you don't have 15,000 people in real life. No, those 15,000 people are not in one area. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's, and what I mean by that is when you fighters fight, you get compound interest on your stardom. And you also get compound interest on opportunities. When you're not fighting, you can't get the opportunity. You got to fight to get the opportunities. Do you understand? You got to keep the world engaged. You got to remain on stage. Let me say that again. You got to remain on stage and get your act up. Anyways, man, y'all, this video hopefully will get at least one PBC fighter to wake up. At least one. One more.